How to overcome shyness. Shyness is an emotion that affects how a person feels and behaves around others. Shyness manifests in you feeling uncomfortable, nervous, timid, and self-conscious. Some physical sensations that shy people experience, including feeling breathless, shaky, pounding heart, or upset stomach, sweating, speechless, or blushing. Shyness is described as a tendency to feel awkward or tense during social encounters. Shy people who are intensely shy often find out that they also have a social anxiety disorder or social phobia. Shyness is also called diffidence. Yes, it is the other way around confidence. There are studies to back that shyness is a characteristic of people who have low self-esteem. A significant element of shyness is the fear of how others will react to a person. Shy people are usually afraid that they may say or do something, and then everyone will respond negatively. At school, one who is shy will most likely not contribute in class. The fear of the person's contributions receiving negative feedback and possible teasing will keep them silent even when they are offered a chance to make submissions. The physical signs of shyness, which will show if they are asked to speak openly in class, are enough to get confident students to make fun of a shy student, so it may only get them to be more nervous. In addition, shyness will prevent students from participating in extracurricular activities for fear of being told to lead and have everyone watch them. This nervousness isn't good for basic social skills and schoolwork, which requires participation in extracurricular activities. In some instances, people who are not shy have tried to get scared people to come out of their shells by either being mean to them or insisting on being very friendly with them. These attempts will only make shy people more awkward and self-aware as it draws attention to them. In some instances, scared people have been considered snobbish because they always seem distant when communicating with them. Since it is socially acceptable to be pleasant and openly lovely, and chatty to strangers in many cultures, a shy person can send the wrong impression. Can a person cure or overcome their shyness? Unfortunately, there is very little science to answer this question, but the only way to stop being afraid of people's reactions to you is if you start being open to people's responses to you. A study in 2017 showed that 17 million Americans would fit the criteria of social anxiety disorder, of which shyness is a characteristic. Here are 8 ways to overcome shyness or prevent it from being the first thing everyone notices about you. Before we get into that, make sure to hit the subscribe button if this is your first time here. Number 1. Explore the reason for your shyness. It is easier to find something you can name and stare it in the face. A shy person hoping to overcome shyness should be ready to explore the triggers that lead to a reaction of shyness. If one can tell what events and situations make them the shyest, they will have a significant advantage at beating it. Maybe list out all possible outcomes that you fear may happen if you engage strangers and work a way around making it positive. So once you have established these traits, the next thing will be to prepare to face them and find ways to address them if they do occur. Number 2. Practice to overcome shyness. Practicing to overcome shyness is a great way to overcome one's shyness. Public speaking and presentations do not just come into being, people prepare and rehearse in their mirrors. It is the same way that if you do not want to be socially awkward, you will have to practice your steps. A good way is to plan to be the person to speak first or learn what to say that works well within the environments long before these events occur. This proactive approach to overcoming shyness will pay off. Number 3. Consider your appearance. One of the ways to feel much more confident is looking and feeling good. Smelling your absolute best and wearing your favorite outfits are potent ways to keep the fear of being ridiculed at first glance away. Of course, once you are looking your best, you will get the attention, but it will be a positive reaction for sure is what a shy person seeks. Appearance helps make sure that people's first impression of you is positive before they find out that you are nervous. And once you have seen their positivity, it is a starting point to feel well relaxed. Number 4. Confident body language. There is a way that one can practice not to exude nervous energy. Confidence is an art that anyone can master. Always walk with your head held high, maintain eye contact even though it is tough for you, and don't be quick to give away that you are shy. Giving off confident body language will make people come to you with a less energetic approach as a way to try to get you involved. Build confidence in your posture and watch people be mesmerized by you and approach you with compliments and positivity, eliminating the fear of adverse reaction on arrival. Number 5. Be mindful. This concept of being mindful is an integral part of becoming more socially aware. Being locked out of your immediate surroundings and daydreaming while everyone around you is talking is one way that any conversation with you will be weird. Be willing to follow the conversation and take note of how people engage with each other to try to emulate that once you are involved in the conversation. It is also essential to be aware that a stranger approaching you in a public place will only be that they want to talk to you and not necessarily be mean to you. So look at them when they speak to you and try to pay them a compliment. Number 6. Engage. The first rule to taking attention off you is placing that attention on other people. Try to engage more with your surroundings. Speak to people who speak to you and keep it light and soft but still very interesting. Ask questions about other people's lives and seem interested in what they have to say. This hack will mean that you get to do the listening instead of talking and being uncomfortable. Number 7. Know your strengths. Bringing up your strengths is a tactical way to steer the conversation towards subjects that you are comfortable talking about. Talk about topics you are confident and knowledgeable in, and be able to hold your head high. Knowing your strengths could also mean telling which parts of your personality and looks you are most confident in. Once you know these positive parts, enhancing them and feeling good about them, being the focus of everyone who comes across you helps. Number 8. Avoid emotional abuse packaged as humor. Some people are not kind enough to accept that you are working on your shyness. Since there is a possibility that your shyness came by as a result of emotional abuse, avoid friendships that ridicule you and not try to help you overcome it. It is possible to overcome shyness. It just requires constant practice and a will to overcome it. So we congratulate you on embarking on this journey to overcome your shyness, and we wish you the very best. If you have any questions or topics you would like to cover, drop it in the comments section. See you next time. Bye.